At any point did you see, I mean, you're going up against literally evil. Had to be breathtaking. Were there times, are you in the videos? Are you one of them asking the questions?
I was one of 6 actors that we used, yeah.
Because you play the role very, very, very well. At some point, you guys had to have walked out of those just shaking and thinking, A, I can't believe the evil that I just faced, and B, people die for stuff like this. I mean, we're going up against evil and very powerful evil. Did that ever hit you while you were doing these things?
Yeah, several times actually. I remember one experience in particular was a conversation that I had with a late-term abortion doctor. Her name is Dr. Shelley Sella. She was featured in the documentary After Tiller, which profiles several different late-term abortion doctors. She practices now in Albuquerque, New Mexico, where they have no abortion laws whatsoever. So she does abortions all the way up to birth, 39, 40 weeks.
Oh my God.
She works part-time.
Where is this?
This is in New Mexico, Albuquerque, New Mexico, Southwestern Women's Options, yeah. And she also is a contract physician for Planned Parenthood in Northern California. And I went to a screening of the After Tiller documentary in the East Bay in California at Berkeley, where she was there to do a question and answer session after the film. And so I was there undercover as my character, and I asked her a few questions about fetal tissue harvesting. And while I was speaking with her, she wasn't suspicious of my character. Everything was going well. We were talking, kind of joking, laughing about something, and all of a sudden, she looked straight in my eyes, and I saw almost like a flash of light run from one side of her eyes to the other, kind of like when the sun is flashing in a car, like driving on the freeway. And it flashed from one side to the other, and all of a sudden her eyes looked really hard and mean and aggressive. And for the first time during this entire project, I felt really afraid. I felt like an actual fear, fight or flight kind of response. Like I felt very exposed. Felt like she knew everything about me. And then all of a sudden that kind of flash, that glint in her eye was there again, and it was gone, back to laughing, joking, totally casual, normal. I talked about that with several people afterwards, and some people have kind of a spiritual interpretation of that event, others a more psychological interpretation, but on some level we feel like that was the predator look or the predator instinct that you see in someone who is accustomed to killing people. And this is a late-term abortion doctor who's terminated many, many, many big babies over the years. And that was probably
full-term babies.
Full-term babies, yeah. And that was probably the most significant moment that I had kind of early on encountering, as you said, the evil that we were going to be directly in contact with.
Dr. Boyd, Southwestern Women's Options. How can I help you?
What other services do you guys offer? Do you guys do like well woman pap smears?
The only thing we do here are pregnancy terminations.
Okay. So you guys don't do any GYN stuff,
No,
STD testing or anything?
No, we only do abortions here.
Okay. Let me ask you this. I have a history of ectopic pregnancies. Would you guys be able to take care of that if I happen to have one?
No. That requires a surgical site to do that.
Okay, so you guys can't even diagnose that if I came in on Monday?
No, we don't have the kind of ultrasound that's needed to do that. It requires a much more sophisticated ultrasound. The only thing that we can do here with ultrasound is see a pregnancy in the uterus and size it. But as far as doing anything else where we're looking at any other organ systems or looking in detail for something like an ectopic pregnancy, we can't do that here.
Okay. What if I just wanted to get birth control? Do you guys do standalone like birth control appointments?
No, we don't do that either. You have to be a patient of ours.
Okay.
We're very limited in what we do. Dr. Boyd, Southwestern Women's Options. How may I help you?
Hi. I was hoping to schedule an abortion.
All right. What was the day of your last period?
It was like the middle of May, so like May 15th, probably.
All right, so it looks like we can do this for you, but it is going to be a week-long procedure. So if you're able to come next week, and we start this on the 12th, I'm going to be looking at a fee of $8,000.
Oh.
Now, are you still in your chair?
Oh, just barely.
Just barely. But what you also need to keep in mind is that every week that goes by, the fee goes up by another $1,000.
You're 27 weeks. You're in about 6 months into the pregnancy.
Like it has all its parts and stuff. I just am trying to think like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it does. It's developed. As far as in terms of surviving on its own.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of what I'm thinking.
It would have difficulty, but and need assistance at this point. Okay, so the last thing to develop on fetuses are like their lungs. Really, so would probably have difficulty breathing and need assistance, like with the incubator. It would have to probably spend some time in the hospital before you would take it home.
Day 1.
Yeah.
We do the injection that stops the heartbeat of the fetus. Okay. And I don't know, have you been feeling any movement?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Most people within a few hours, they notice that there's no movement.
To insert the injection, it's going straight into the sac and to the pregnancy. Okay, it's bottom down. It'll insert through the baby's bottom. Okay.
Okay,
if
so
it's head down, it'll be inserted through the head, through the cranium.
Does it feel that?
I'm not sure. That'd be a good. I don't believe so. I don't know if it's developed enough to feel that.
Okay.
It might be. Okay. Does that idea bother you?
A little bit, I guess. Like, I mean, what about you? Like,
well, I feel that it's necessary for the procedure to happen and ultimately safest and kind of the most kind of humane way to do it, because we cannot deliver a live baby.
okay, so it's like having a baby, but a dead
Stillborn.
baby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
stillborn.
Oh, that's what is stillborn.
Stillborn is a dead baby.
Also, have you done this before with people my size? Oh, okay.
Yeah, lots.
You have done it a lot. Okay.
Yeah. People come over from all over the country and all over the world to our clinic.
Oh,
because in
wow.
most places you cannot get an abortion after 24 weeks.
Yeah.
So we see a lot of people who are pretty late in their pregnancy.
Wow.
New Mexico has
Okay.
laws. They don't have a lot of the restrictions.
Albuquerque Fire Department, what's the address of the emergency?
522 Lomas Boulevard, Northeast.
522 Lomas Northeast. Is it a house, apartment, or business?
It's a business.
What's it called?
Southwestern Women's Options.
Southwestern Women's Options.
Mm-hmm.
And what is your phone number over there in case I need to call you back?
505-242-7512.
Okay, I heard 242-7512. Is that correct?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
All right, and what has happened over there?
The doctor's concerned we have a uterine rupture during a late-term abortion procedure.
Okay.
The patient with a previous C-section. Patient is stable at the moment.
Okay.
But
let me run down some questions and we'll get over there quick. Okay, are you with the patient right now?
272. I am not.
Okay, how old is she?
Do you have her chart? I don't know.
Approximately like 23
How old
to
is
40.
Mira, do you know? She's in her 20s.
Okay, we use 25. Is she conscious?
Yes.
Breathing?
Yes.
Okay, is she bleeding a lot?
No.
Okay. Let's see. And she seemed to be completely alert?
Well, she's been medicated, but she's alert.
Oh.
A medicated alert,
Yeah. Okay. And is she breathing normally?
Yes.
Good. And she's not bleeding or vomiting any blood?
No.
Okay. All right. Okay. I am going to get my paramedics over there directly. Do they come to the front door?
Yeah, that's the only place they can come. And, you know, we have a waiting room full of people, so, and surgery going on, so we'll let them in. We'll be keeping an eye out for them, okay?
Yeah, if you have somewhere else you want, is that the only
No, that's the only entrance. I'll just keep an eye out for them.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll be right over.
Thanks.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Dr. Boyd, Southwestern Women's Options. How may I help you?
Hi, I was hoping to schedule an abortion.
All right, so it looks like we can do this for you, but it is going to be a week-long procedure. We have a hotel that we work in conjunction with. They give room rates to our patients, and they also will pick you up at the airport.
Okay.
They will bring you back and forth to all your appointments, and they will take you back to the airport again, and that's all free of charge.
Wow.
And they're called the Plaza Inn.
Plaza Inn?
Morning, Plaza Inn, downtown Albuquerque. How may I direct your call?
I just had some questions about discounted rates for patients of Southwestern Women's Options.
$49 plus tax.
They did mention that towards the last few days of my appointments, that I would be in labor. So if I go into labor during the night, does the Plaza Inn provide shuttle service to Southwestern Women's Options overnight?
No. Actually, you would probably need to, most of those cases, you guys actually transport yourselves, either taxi or you'll call the ambulance, because I don't even think you go to the clinic. I think you end up going to the hospital. Once you get there to the South Women's Options, they pretty much give you, you know, like what's going to happen, the process, and where you would call and so forth if you do happen to go through labor during the night on those last 2 days.
What we get is that you're 27 weeks. It's a different procedure. You thought you were 23 weeks?
Yeah.
It is a different procedure. We induce labor. So you will deliver a stillbirth.
If we can't catch it early enough, which it has happened, if you're feeling pressure, it's moving down or something coming out, the pregnancy coming out, then you'll want to unlock the door to the hotel room, get your cell phone, and just sit on the toilet. You don't have to look at anything. You don't have to clean anything up or nothing. Just be on the phone with us, and and you could stay on the phone with us until the doctor and nurse get there. Okay?
Oh, good. So just go in the toilet if I'm having labor. Okay.
Yeah.
And what if it does come out when I'm on the toilet?
Just, you don't gotta look down. You don't gotta do anything. The doctor and nurse will come take care of it. If you feel like it's too much to see any of it, then do not let yourself look at it. Okay. If you want to cover yourself, even with like a towel or something.
Okay.
Go ahead.
If you want to make the reservation, just give a call back, and whoever answers the phone, you just let them know you're coming in with South Women's Options. They'll give you the discounted rate.
Albuquerque Fire Department. What is the address of the emergency?
522 Lomas Northeast.
Phone number that you're calling from?
242-7512.
Is this a house or an apartment?
This is a doctor's office in a clinic.
And is there a name out front or anything on that?
Yes, it's Southwestern Women's Options. It's on the corner of Lomas and High Street.
Okay. And what is the emergency?
We have a patient who is post-abortion procedure who was stable for an hour and a half and is now bleeding.
Okay. And how old is she?
She's 23.
And is she conscious at this time?
Yes, she is.
And is she alert?
Yes.
And breathing normally?
Yes.
Okay. And is she on any blood thinners or have any bleeding disorders?
No, not that we're aware of, no. And we are giving her Pitocin right now.
And just a heavy hemorrhage?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, man, we do got units on the way. They'll be there shortly. If anything changes, just call us back immediately. Then if somebody can be up front to flag them down as they arrive.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.